radical, so the greatest red herring in human history, the Fukushima tank water flushing fallacy. They started flushing a year ago, August 24th, 2023. I want to ask everybody, so how did the 180 times of legal, over 180 times over the legal safe limits, get into the fish off the coast of Fukushima, 40 kilometers off the coast, into the Japanese current, which flows right to the coast of California? How did that get into the fish in May of 2023? Now, last I checked, May became before August. How did the year before, in January and February, reported by the South China Monitor, regurgitated by The Guardian? How did 1,400 becquerels of cesium-137 get into the fish in 2022? How did 1,000 times the background get into in June of 2011? How did Ken Buckefuck Buser tell us, come out recently and did an interview and says, well, when we got over there, the background levels off the coast of Fukushima of the said radioisotopes from the Fukushima meltdowns were millions of times. That's his own words. He never said that before. Millions. When we know factually the half-life is hundreds of thousands of years. What do you think it just went away? I got news. Jet stream moves left to right. Ocean currents break left to right. So I want to give you the Pacific Kevin Blanch, the marine biologist in the high desert of Utah, the most famous marine biologist probably in history. I did the due diligence on the nuclear reactors right here in this building when we're the #1 school business in the country. Now we're under investigation by the FBI for selling state secrets to China. From first to worst. Give yourself some awards. Warren Buffett stole this school. Fucking him and Bill Gates. Legally fair and triangle. So, give you a tide pool update. So, I was going to head tomorrow to Monterey and or SoCal somewhere to get the tide pools. And we're going to get really good low tide pools this weekend. Really good. Summer low, some of the best summer tide pools in the last 3 or 4 years, which I always catch them. We're going to be at -1.5, but what happened? It's not just about moon cycles. It's just not about the tide. What happened, we're getting a big southwester surge, a big one, a big surge. So be careful in Southern California. Stay out of the water. I wouldn't go in that fucking water anyway. Fukushima. Sewage. Bacteria. I mean, fucking, you out of your mind. Well, don't drink the water in San Diego County. We have a desal plant. Fish can't live in it. I mean, but well, I don't drink tap water. You drink beer, you take a shower, you eat at the restaurants. So we're going to have a huge surge is coming through. So what was forecasted just a couple days ago be -1.5, negative, that which is great for what I do, Kevin Blanch, the historic tide pool work. Get a fucking number. We only get these historic low tides a few times a year, or a couple times a year. And it's not just about the moon cycle. We have to have a calm, she has to be calm and let us in. You know what? And by the way, the low tides happen so quickly. Kevin Blanch, talk about an athlete going across that fucking waters, the shorebird. I can walk and chew gum. So we went from -1.5 to +2.5. Now we're going to be some low tides at 1 o'clock in the morning, but that's no good because how can you can't get out there in the middle. That's against the law to use an artificial light. Of course, people poach the octopus. They're still fishing. Yep. I mean, they don't care. I mean, Pacific Ocean dies. The stock market makes all-time highs. And somebody said to me, just posting, I posted all the links on, how can we compare? Well, you don't believe me? You don't believe me all these thousands of times of work that I've tracked the salmon? Well, you're going to do it on your own. Well, go verify on your fucking own. Don't believe me? I did it in real time. Let me tell you something. Salmon go to sea, CHINOOK salmon for 5 years. Steelhead salmon go to sea 1 year. Yeah, steelhead salmon go to sea, live in the ocean. They come back the first time, they're called a half pounder. We use test kits. Okay. Well, I don't, but they do. Second, they go back out, they come back, their life cycle is only 2 years. Now remember, my empirical data is unarguable. The Kenai had 1,365 fucking CHINOOK salmon for the entire year, for the whole spring year. The numbers are catastrophic, and that's with no fishing. Now remember, 3 years ago, they stopped the takeout. In front of the sonar, they have takeout. Tribal takeout, fishing, recreational, sportsmen, fish in front of the zone. They stopped that 3 years ago. So that number, the takeout is 50%. They know what's out there. They have the boys. They know. They're dying to see. So that would double the number immediately, right? Yeah, of course. 50% takeout. They're not taking it out. Some more going to come across the line. So that has to be plugged into your regressionary models. It's important. It's historical. But the Kenai has no dams. The Fraser, all the way down the Kenai, the Fraser, the Mighty Beast, Columbia, the Rouge, the Willamette, damn it, the Klamath, the Jedediah Smith are right next to each other. The Klamath, they're tearing out the dams now, but they had no dams. Jedediah Smith has no dams. They're in symphony. They're down 97% post 2016. Why 20? I just told you. Chinook salmon go to sea 5 years. The smoking gun at FUKUSHIMA. Tide pools wipe out 2011, so I won't be able to get into the tide pools. And my doctor told me I can't go anyway. I'm like, really? I've got blood pressure issues. Heart. I mean, I had to take this shirt off. And by the way, this new O. O for Ogden is lower, it says. O for Oakland. O for Oregon. Oh boy. It's amazing. Rip City. Rip Current. Rip Current. It's O for Oklahoma now, right? Yeah. Oh, well, I got the wrong hat on. Oh, that's Dylan Jones, but Lillard ain't about to say anything, rock the boat. He's making too much money because you gave up your health for your so-called wealth, I guess, whatever. So it's important. These salmon numbers are empirical. I post the links. You go through my videos, I put every link there is for you. It's right there. They count salmon every single fucking day on these. They post them every single fucking day. It's empirical fucking data. With the tribal takeout on the Mighty Beast Columbia. Remember we had a live cam on the Columbia River. They pulled it off. Why? I mean, think about that. They pulled it off. Remember they were grandstand making videos in 2015, the Arnold Frontiers look great, blah, blah, and everybody's laughing at me. Everybody's going, I was out there, Blanch, you full of shit, But no. Wait till 2016 on the Chinook. Why 20? I says, will you believe me if they collapse off a cliff in 2016? Yeah, but that ain't going to happen. Record returns in 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12 on every said river. The ocean, I cannot overstate this. The Pacific Ocean was incredibly healthy on March 10th, 2011. Incredibly. Tide pools were thriving. Fucking carpeted California upper purple urchins. Those before and after pictures at UC Davis that got leaked out, those are my pictures. By the way, who I used to argue with, she was tragically killed on 15, the marine biologist. Fell asleep, car went across. But all this work that I've done, empirical fucking data, and the answer is to kettle me, to classify. The Army Corps engineers send me emails. You're classified. What? Now remember, the Army Corps engineers used to be called the Department of Atomic, part of which is now the Department of. God, you better switch to soccer, right? Yeah. Fuck, I guess. Gone. So, oh God, here we go. Non-stop. All wings, we welcome the military industrialized war pigs out of control. Don't call an our strike on Blanch. Fuck, they already did what they did to me. From first to worst. So, the tide pools, not going to be able to get in. So, too bad. Yeah, well, I've got every single historic low tide since 2011, 2012. I mean, there's 300 and some videos out there. Raw, uncropped footage. Everybody laughs. I mean, historic, I still think back when I got all those 200, between 50 and 200 California hares at Stank Bank there. By the way, the swell is southwesterly. Southwest. Now, in the winter in Pacific Beach, California, in La Jolla, in, the whole SoCal, Ocean Beach, Mission, don't go in the fucking water. Rip City, oh, fuck yeah. It's it's tight, it's cold. The California corridor is cold. It's going to be in tight, it's going to be raging. One, two. The surge off the Tijuana River this time of year gets nasty. Because it back surges and back eddies. Remember when I found all the glasses? I found, 50 pairs of goggles and stuff right there, Stank Bank, in one little pile. Remember when I found all the California hares in the summer? What do you think of the California? Because they're feeding on sewer. Don't go in. E. coli can kill you. By the way, don't be eating shellfish either in Oregon, Washington. Demonic acid is a motherfucker. And they're going to cover that up to protect. I mean, they don't care how many people they kill. Just like the surfers and everybody in SoCal, because none of them are from there. So they leave and go home. How do you know? They don't want to know. So the surge is going to be dangerous up and down. And I just looked at the Monterey, same thing. The surge is going to be in tight. It's going to be really fucking dangerous. And it's a southwesterly flow. You're going to get 7-foot fucking breaks. You're going to want to surf. And then, you know, the kelp forest, the brown water is surging off the bottom. You know, that's why California is so cool. The surge goes like this, but the kelp forest is wiped out. So now it's throwing up dust. Here we go. For him, the bell tolls. Don't call an airstrike. I can hear it, but I can't see. Can you imagine living in the Middle East? You can hear the drones. You can hear them, but you can't see them. Fucking, you're a kid. Go hide in a bunker. Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass. No, he didn't. Plume is coming over us now. It's safe, Barack Obama. When Sharon Mills was saying coming over us, they're radioactive. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Huh. Little radioisotopes flying there. They ain't gonna hurt you. I used to do the due diligence for the nuclear reactors right there. In the Wattis? Yeah. C of G, who died of leukemia, by the way. The Wattis curse. I got blackballed and railroaded out of there. Why? Take on the nuclear energy crime syndicate. Number one school business, and I did all they do, and they blackballed me. Why? I just told you why. Rip City, boy. Didn't Lower play in Oregon? All this? Didn't he grow up on the bay? I mean, I got news. Oakland, part of the ecosystem. By the way, right there in Oakland, Rip City, we've got gray whales swimming in San Francisco Bay and all the bays in July. Unheard of, right? Absolutely. Why? They're starving to death. The Bering Sea, where their feeding grounds are, it's wiped out. Just an unusual mortality event. You're in denial. You're fucking in denial. Not me. Not me. So, it's an update. Rip Current's going to be fucking a beast. Rip Current's going to be no fucking joke. So, stay out of the water. I'm telling you. For a lot of said reasons. Southwestern, they flow in SoCal. I grew up there. I've been there my whole life. I've documented it heavily. We're not going to get any low tides. So, because of the surf. So, at back eddies off the Tijuana River, up in right there, the Stank Bank in La Jolla, the water quality is going to be horrific. You're going to have riptide in close. It's cold and dangerous as fuck. And so, stay out of the water on the California coast. I'm telling you. Fucking desal plant. The only person on earth that protested that fucking desal plant. 7th round of fucking dumping. Okay. Okay, I believe him, don't you? You ain't no Dylan Jones, Blanch. What about Rashid Shaheed? He's San Diego. So, how come none of these guys will say anything to poor Kevin Blanch? Don't rock the boat, baby. Don't rock the boat, baby. We're on the winning team. Yay, look at me. Okay, I'll show you winning fucking team. I was doing too much to it. I'll have surgery fucking twice. Not bad, you fucking carried. Pacemaker. Like I'm split from here to here, here to here. FUKUSHIMA fish hook. They could have paid for my cancer treatment. I had $1 million worth of tests on Apple stock. Play back the tape before you know. I taught the dirt of our class this fucking class. Talk about Rip City. I put a scar around my fucking chest. So there'll be no typo in this moon cycle. Stay fucking clear. It's gonna be a southwesterly flow. E. coli is no joke. Neither is Leukemia. Of course, I wouldn't go in that fucking water. My grandkids in California, they're not allowed. They're not allowed in the fucking water. Go in denial all you fucking want. Oh, nuclear fallout from Primo. That ain't gonna hurt you. That ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna hurt you. No, no, that ain't gonna hurt you. Believe. Okay. So, no tide pulling this go around. Wait for the next cycle. So, the 7th round. Ding, ding, ding. 2 old wannabe Caesars that are really nothing but a bunch of bootlicking fucking Fukushima cover-up geezers. Oh God, we've seen this fucking fight before. Fuck, the Biden-Trump Fukushima fucking election cover-up fucking twins, the twinners. It's like watching all-star wrestling, right? That's exactly what it is. It's all-star wrestling. The reality, the C, Kevin Blanch, I'm a butcher, what's a cow? I'm a baker, what's a cake? I do due diligence on nuclear reactors. I'm an economist. I'm a marine biologist at Weber State, who's hate now. What's Fukushima? Stay tuned.